Alright guys, welcome back. I'm getting ready to take the radiator and fan out of the vehicle. And I'm going to take the fan and the radiator out as one assembly. The fan actually bolts to the radiator. It's got 4 screws down there. I'm sorry, well that's one, but it has 2 on each side. And you just unscrew them and you can then disconnect them. But I'm going to pull it out as one unit. And I'm going to leave the AC condenser right here in place. Now basically it's pretty simple. Now I have a Procharged, so I had a little different setup. I don't know what you guys have, but if you have the stock setup, you got to take out the air intake, and then you got to take out the upper fan shroud. And once you take out that upper, upper radiator support, once you take that out, the radiator basically is just sitting. You see right here, you have one on each side on the bottom as well. And it's just sitting there. You can see it moves around. The only thing that holds it from moving around is the upper fan support. So, the upper radiator support. So what I'm just going to have to do is just pull out this heater hose here. That's just held in with these clips. And then disconnect this one electrical line. It's just held in with these clips. And they undo. Just got 2, one here and then one over here. And then you have 2 lines running into the radiator. You got this one here, and then you have this one which goes towards the bottom. Get the car up in the air and then I'll show you what I have to undo on the bottom. Alright, I'm underneath the car. This is the power steering cooler that you get with the Procharged kit. The stock one, I believe, bolts up here, and it's actually bigger. But this is just held on with zip ties. So just cut those 3 zip ties off. Then you just have to, then you have this for the fan, this regulator module. And that has one clip up, one connection up here. Just undo that one connection there. Take off the lower radiator hose and the upper radiator hose. The upper radiator hose is already out. This one's giving me a hard time. Just got to work on it a little longer. And the first thing you have to do, remember to drain the antifreeze. Just turn this petcock counterclockwise. And it takes a while for it all to drain out. And then disconnect the 2 cooler lines. And then it'll come out. If you look here, like I said earlier, the radiator is just sitting here. So I can move the whole assembly. You got that there, and then one over here. And then it should pretty much just come out. So the only thing I have to do is disconnect this lower radiator hose, these 2 cooler lines, unplug this, cut these zip ties, undo the hoses and the electrical wires above, and then it should pull right out. So I'll see how it goes. If I run into any trouble or any snags, if I come up with any tips, I'll let you guys know. All right, I'll be back. Here's a tip for you. I disconnected the bottom line. Very, very, very little fluid came out the bottom line. Again, I just took the tip of a latex glove, put 2 zip ties around it. I was able to keep the spillage to a minimum. Now, this lower radiator hose has been giving me a hard time to stop, so I just took this L-shaped pick and I inserted it carefully onto one side, and then I was able to work my way around and loosen it. So it should just come off. So get one of these if you don't have, and jam it in there and work your way around. And you'll see it helps out. Alright, I'll be back. And don't forget to undo this steam vent line. Comes from the cylinder head here on the driver's side. Comes out. You see it connects to the coolant reservoir, and then it comes to the top of the radiator here. So just undo that clip too. Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright guys, I got the radiator out. I highly recommend that if you have another person who can help you out, just to lift it. I have one person on the passenger side, one person on the driver's side. It's a little tricky to get it out by myself. I was getting hung up on all the wires and hoses. But I got it out. No other issues. And I guess I'll start maybe taking the front accessories on the driver's side of the motor, like the alternator and alternator bracket and so on. And I'll keep you guys posted. All right, I'll be back.